Hello! How's it going?
Hi. You're not going to see this man very much longer. He's being deported back to the United States as his student visa has expired, and so we can no longer be here. So we get rid of him back to the land of freedom and the United States. So,
Woo!
Yeah. You sound happy about going back home.
Well, no, it's bittersweet.
Yeah.
You know?
Anyway, so whilst he's here, make the most of him. A few questions that have been asked. Why does George stand so close to the camera?
I'm gonna go back now.
Okay. Anyway, we're here today to try this Leconfield Chardonnay 2009. This is a company set up... No, we don't need a corkscrew, it's got a screw top. The Aussies, they like their screw tops. So Leconfield was set up by Sydney... I've forgotten his surname. Sydney Hamilton in the early 70s, and in the late 70s, early 80s, his nephew Richard took over. Richard owns vineyards in Claren Vale in Australia, and he took over the Leconfield company based in Coonawarra. He now makes all of his wine, I think, in the Leconfield winery, and we've got this on a really super deal. We've only got 35 bottles of it now because we've one for this tasting. 35 bottles, which we are doing. Normally it's £15.99 or £16. We're doing it for 11, so you're getting a fiver off a bottle. I've liked this one before. We've tried it before. We did a tasting a few months ago of this, but we're gonna give it another shot just now. It's made by Paul Gordon. Richard Hamilton, I think, is a doctor of some description. In my head it says plastic surgeon, I might be wrong, but...
Why is he making wine?
He owns the vineyards, and so he has someone who makes wine for him. It's got a nice amount of oak to it. It's got that sort of vanilla butteriness, I think, but it's not a big butter fest. You're getting more of that sort of cigar boxy, cedary.
Yeah, it's quite earthy in the nose, I find, actually, which I love. That's the sort of earthy, I don't want to say like dirty, but I like that sort of more complex, not fruit forward.
What I'm sort of getting is almost like pineapple skin. So get a really ripe pineapple, but don't cut into it. And so you've got that aroma of pineapple coming off, but it's got that sort of skin-like muskiness to it.
But there is a lot of oak there. Mm-hmm. It's not aggressive, but it's definitely unmistakable.
Mm-hmm. I think you notice the oak a bit more on the palate. You've got this nice sort of slightly spicy white peppery prickle to it. A little bit of booze. It's only about 13.5%, but it's there just a hair poking through. Nice dry, sort of more dried tropical fruits, papaya. You're almost getting a sort of pineapple-y, sort of dried pineapple-y trips to it. What do you think?
I really like that. I think that's excellent.
Yep.
Absolutely superb.
Yep. I mean, stupendous bottle of wine. I mean, really lovely, and I'm quite happy selling it at £16 a bottle on the shelf. You know, it's.
I love Chardonnay. I love good Chardonnay.
Yeah. And this is definitely one. 11 quid down from 16. The Leconfield Coonawarra Chardonnay. Get it while you can. Just 35 bottles.